Okay, welcome everyone for this third episode of TradeWiz Academy, where we teach you copy trading tips, everything you have to know about copy trading, and every week we have a new guest. And this week, this is My DeFi Life, a crypto trader and also a YouTuber. So he's going to start. He's going to present you the topic of today. And yeah, welcome everyone, and thanks for joining.
All right, thank you very much. Thanks for coming, guys. Can you hear me okay? Just double check.
Yeah, perfect. Just maybe higher your voice a little bit, like your microphone, but it's almost perfect.
Okay. How about now?
Yeah, perfect. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Great.
So today I'm just going to go through my personal preferences on how I find copy trade wallets. And I have a tool that we've created with the community. We have the Degen Meme Calls community. So I'm just going to run through how I go through finding my copy trade wallets, and then how I go through adding those copy trade wallets to TradeWiz. So I'll just run through quickly our own personal wallet checker. We call this the Degen Wallet Checker. And we have this tool which checks, basically scans the blockchain and pulls in up to 10,000 wallets per day through the Solana network. So we have various ways that you can find good copy trade wallets through our Degen Wallet Checker. You can scan individual wallets. You can batch scan wallets. Currently, I think it's up to 30 wallets, but we're going to increase that to 50. And the wallets that we pull in from the blockchain every day, we store them in what we call a wallet vault, which is down here. And people within the community, our premium community, can search this wallet vault and find specific wallets to copy trade. I think personally, my favorite aspect of the wallet checker is the vault. There are many different tools that allow you to scan wallets, whether it's one or multiple wallets, but there's not many tools that will allow you to batch scan or scan thousands of wallets in one go in order to get profitable copy trading wallets. This particular area for the Degen Wallet Checker is a premium subscription. So I will be giving away 2 premium subscriptions for 1 month for the Degen Wallet Checker to some lucky listeners if they're keen to get on board. So at the end of this little live stream, this Telegram live stream, if anyone is keen to have a look at the premium side of things for the Degen Wallet Checker, please put your hand up or DM me, or I'm not sure how we're going to do that, but I'm sure we'll figure something out at the end. We'll just pick a couple of lucky winners if they're keen to jump in.
Yeah, awesome. I think we will reward people who are here. I think we are around 10. So I'll give you I'll do the random check, and then I'll send you like two people.
Okay, that sounds great.
The live stream, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Now, the feature here, which is the wallet vault, is, like I said, is my favorite feature because it can scan the entire database we have of the wallets that we've saved. And you can utilize all these filters here to actually target specific wallets that you want to copy trade. So these were the last settings that I specifically utilized to find some good wallets. And you can set values. Now, obviously, we're going to have people who are quite familiar with copy trading, who understand these terms. Some people may be fairly new, but I'll just run through them quickly anyway. We have the win rate. We have the ROI, return of income, investment, P&L, profit and loss, total trades, trading period, average duration, average invested, the average buys per token, the average buys per day, the snipes, the percentage of snipes, sold more than bought, the last trade, and the last updated records. So these were the last settings that I utilized, and you can pretty much change these settings every day if you want to try and find variations of different wallets, depending on your risk level, of course. You will have different settings. My personal favorites are ROI 80% and more, and win rate. Win rate can come down if win rate is, even wallets below 50%, it can still have a win rate. So it can still have positive profit. It just depends on how they trade. But these are kind of my safe settings for finding wallets that are a little bit less risky. So if I just click search with these particular filters, and you can change all of these filters through here by updating these settings, and just hit search. And that should give you back a number of wallets. Now, what's that given me here? It's given me 51 wallets to go through, peruse through, and find a bunch of wallets that I might want to copy trade. Now, some people used to go through Dex Screener and click on a token and select top traders, and scroll through and find a single wallet. This particular tool will give you potentially hundreds of wallets within seconds that you can just quickly download the report for and pick out the ones that you want to look in more detail at. What I like to do with this summary, we have 51 wallets. You can scroll through each wallet and individually check whether they fit your criteria. So let's just quickly pick one. So we have one wallet here, balance 2 Solana, trading period 14 days, average duration of the trade 5 minutes 45 seconds. The last trade was today. The profit and loss for this wallet, 165 Solana. The ROI was 110% and the win rate 97. So this is an extremely successful wallet. When I normally see wallets with this kind of success rate, I get a little bit of a red flag floating up, because it depends on how many trades. This guy's done 110 trades with 97% win rate. What that usually tells me is this guy's either sniping launches, or he's in on rugs, or launching honeypot tokens, or it's potentially a scam wallet. So let's just scroll past that. Now, if I don't want to scroll through all of these 51 wallets, I can actually download the full result, all the results here of the 51 wallets into a spreadsheet, and just open up that spreadsheet. Fairly simple to do. If I only have a few wallets here, I'll just copy these wallet addresses, paste them in, and I'll paste in like a number of wallet addresses and then just scan those wallets. But if I have 51 like I have here, I will actually open those up. Let me just open that up. And you'll get the results for that batch scan, or the scan of our vault right here, the 51 wallets. Now, personally, I like to download individual reports for each wallet. So because these wallets actually met the criteria that I set, I would prefer to batch scan all of these wallets. So I'll actually go through and I'll copy up to 30 wallet addresses, and I'll get the wallets on individual lines. Actually, is this working? Oh, I got this on TradeWiz, sorry, on Telegram. Let me just change my screen. Here we go. So now I'm taking these. Can you see my screen at all? Hello? Can you hear me?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can see your screen now.
You can now. Okay. Sorry, I just switched over for a second. So what I like to do is, because I like to rescan all of these results here, just to get more updated reports from each individual wallet. So I will batch scan all 51 of these wallets in 2 different scans, and I'll just give you an example here of how this works and how quick this is. So we'll pretty much bring back 20 to 30 wallets in a matter of seconds, and each individual wallet will give you a preview, give you a graph preview of the profit for the last 30 days and give you an updated results for each particular wallet. So that went through, did 24 wallets. We did that in a matter of seconds. And now I can go through and individually download each particular wallet. Now, if they don't have any SOL left or 0.23 Solana, you can safely say that they're not really trading anymore. So, or pretty much not really trading anymore. But I'll go through and download the relevant individual wallets and inspect the wallets and their transactions. Now I'll jump over to some results, a couple of wallets that I've picked up. And here are two wallets that I've picked up from a particular batch scan or a scan that I did or search that I did on the Wallet Vault. Did about the same kind of number of results, 50 odd results. And here are two wallets that I'm going to give you an example of what I'm looking for when it comes to copy trading specific wallets. Now, this particular wallet here, this is the result you'll get for individual wallets when you download the spreadsheet for the results for individual wallets. We have this particular wallet. It's got 119% ROI, 117 Solana profit and loss, and a 65% win rate. Still has a balance of Solana. Now, he's been trading over 32 days and done 206 tokens. Usually, I find that a little bit too many trades for my personal preferences. Some people may prefer that, may like that. And there's a couple of snipes here. You can see these 11 snipes. Now, what that means is he's getting in and out of tokens within 30 seconds. Now, that could be sniping launches or scalping quickly on a token that has just launched. So I usually prefer to avoid wallets that have a lot of snipes in them, like this one. And then we have all the results for all the trades over the left here. And we can actually go through and individually look at all of these trades from these tokens by clicking on the token name, which I'll give you an example in a minute. Now, this wallet on the left here is a little bit better, well, a lot better, 300% ROI, profit and loss 74 Solana, and 81% win rate. He's done 50 days of trading and done 21 tokens. Now, I prefer a trader that does 1 to 2 trades per day, and I will accept the trader that also does, 21 trades in 49 days because he's having some great success in regards to the profit and loss. So if we go through and compare these two wallets with each other, you can see the very reason why I wouldn't trade this wallet on the right and why I would prefer to trade this wallet on the left. I'm just going to grab my browser and I'll bring that over. Now, the wallet on the right, these are an example of the trades from the wallet on the right. Now we have this wallet on the right that is, oops. Now it's got a 65% win rate, trading quite a lot of tokens every day. And you can see some of the results from the trades here. You can see he's getting in quite early and getting in at low market caps. Again, getting in fairly early on the launch and on the low market caps. Again, this is probably the highest market cap that he got in on. So those are 3 examples of tokens from that wallet on the right, the 65% win rate. And the reason why he's only getting 65% win rate is because he's targeting these launches and he's targeting low market cap tokens and trying to snipe and get in and out of tokens really quickly. Now, some people like to copy trade these kind of people. They like to risk it for the biscuit, if you like, and they like to up their slippage and up their gas and add all of their fees to their copy trading to try and copy these kind of wallets. But for me personally, I haven't had much success or enough success from these kind of traders. So this is the reason why I wouldn't copy trade this wallet personally. I mean, other people might like to, but I wouldn't do it.
Even with trade too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a question about this because I recently kind of copy trade this type of wallets, and I think probably others too. How do you quickly identify people who only target this very small market cap because they know they are copy traded, and they actually have a very high win rate because they are copy traded, not because they are good traders? How do you identify those and avoid them very quickly before losing a lot of money?
How do I identify traders that are getting in like this copy trader here?
Yeah, it looks like this person is also knows he's copy traded, so he targets dead coins, right?
Yeah. All right.
And I mean, this one doesn't seem to be like a dead coin. It seems to be like a new coin. So I think it's a different type of situation. It's there are people who target dead coins, right?
Right.
And because they're
these are all
by 10 people.
These are all new launches. So there are people that target dead coins, but these are all new launches. And that is the reason why, personally, I just haven't had a lot of luck because, as you can see, just with this one here, if I was to copy trade this one, I'd probably get in. My buy area might even be in here somewhere or down here. And then, obviously, he's selling here. My sell point will probably be down here somewhere. So I'd probably be a 50% loss for me. And that's what I've seen just from experience. But the quickest way that I like to identify those is one, the first thing I identify is the snipe. If someone is sniping a lot of times, and you can see some of these trades are pretty quick, but you can see some of these yellow highlighted areas here.
Okay, that's good information.
I can see that they're getting in and out of tokens quite fast, so that's a bit of a red flag. But then the other way is to just click onto the transaction over here on the tokens, and I normally do the first 10 copy trades or first 10 trades or the most recent 10 trades to get an idea. But if I have a look at this, I wouldn't even worry about pasting in the token, pasting in the wallet address here. I would just look at this and go, no, it's not for me. This one is actually, yeah.
Yeah, finish your sentence. Yeah, I'll ask my question.
No, I mean, what we're going to do with our particular product here, the report that we have for these copy trade wallets, is we're going to add an extra column here, which will actually be a column marking the market cap where they first entered into the token. So you won't even need to.
The question I was going to ask. Yeah, to quickly identify, for example, for 100 trades, how many trades below 20K market cap, or between 20K and 50K. There are other products that do that. I think would be very valuable to quickly identify people who are farming probably others because they're targeting new launches or dead coins.
Yeah, we will have the market cap data here in the preview, as well as a new column here on the report for the wallets showing the market cap entry for each particular token. So you'll be able to see from the very beginning what kind of tokens they're trading on, and be able to make that decision without needing to even open the report sometimes, because it'll be here in the Telegram report. So that is something that's being worked on. I'm not sure when that will be available, but it is probably one of the most the newest feature that'll be added as soon as we can get it in there. But that's the reason why personally I wouldn't copy trade that wallet. And obviously you guys have your own preferences, but for me personally, it's not something I'm interested in. Now the other wallet, the 80 I think it was 80% win rate. These are the examples, and this is what I'm looking for when it comes to the other wallet. These are the kind of trades that I'm looking for. Getting in fairly early, not too early, not at the first few blocks, just getting in at a good entry. And then for me personally, I would just set my take profit levels. This guy didn't actually get out very well on this token, but on the other ones did very well and did many sells. So I love to look for the ones that are buying maybe 2 or 3 times and then selling multiple times as well and getting in on these particular charts. This is just a fantastic trade, in my opinion. He's getting in still fairly early, but making a really good profit. So this is the kind of wallet that I'm looking for. Obviously, these kind of wallets are a little bit more difficult to find because most wallets, they will get 1 or 2 of these trades and then the rest will be looking like this. So it's difficult and it takes time to get the right wallets. I'm not sure what happened here. You just didn't close out the trade. But when I look at these kind of trades, I then realize, well, I need to set my own take profit levels in regards to some of these trades, or I could just follow his exits as well, except for that one. So for a good wallet like this, I will follow his trades, but I'll also add a take profit level just in case he falls asleep at the wheel like he's done here. And I don't know what that would be. That looks like a very good increase. So you're 1,000% from where he got in and he didn't take any profit. So I think I would set like a nice take profit of 500% just in case that happened. He didn't take profit, but then the rest are all pretty good. I mean, did a few buys and then continue to sell. So yeah, that's my personal preference, is to find wallets that are doing fantastic trades. Takes a bit more time, a little bit more effort to try and find those kind of traders, but once you do find them, it's quite rewarding. So yeah, that is just a quick overview of the Degen Wallet Checker. Now there are other features as well. You can batch scan, and you can also add wallets to your favorites as well. There's a limit of 20 wallets you can add to your favorites. So if you do find one, whether it's through a batch scan or the vault, you can just quickly add it to your favorites like that. And keep an eye on that wallet. So if you find one that's performing quite well but not quite ready to be copy traded, you maybe need a few more days of trading data to see how it's performing. You can just save it into your favorites section and have another look at it down the track. Now I'm going to show you what I do with that particular, the good wallet. No, that's not it. Just 1 second. I'm going to run through quickly how I add wallets into TradeWiz. What is he? If anyone has any questions while I'm doing that, just shoot.
Yeah, I'll ask a question from Danila. He posted the question on the general chat. So the question is, the question is about the wallet vote. So does this function give users the same wallets? If I receive some wallets according to this setting, will other users receive them as well?
Yes, pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, yes. Short answer is yes, but there's quite a lot of
because actually, like, I also kind of have the same question. So because we all want the best wallet, so probably the people will, especially after watching your video, they will put 80% win rate, like 65% win rate, 80% ROI. So they basically will have the same wallet, very good. If 5-6 people find the best wallet, they will all copy it. So yeah, how do we deal with this? Like,
well,
there's obviously
a lot of features. Yeah,
Go
there's
ahead.
a lot of filters when it comes to the wallet vault. So judging by all these filters that you set, you're going to get different results. Now, you're not going to get the same results for every, even if you have like the same win rate, you're going to have a lot of different settings, a lot of different filters here that's going to reduce down the results as well. So with all the wallets that we currently have in the database, with the scanning and the gathering of wallets every day, and I mean, you're not going to have a lot of people finding the same wallets. I don't think we've had too many people find the same wallets that I've noticed on our community since we've started. So maybe one or two occasions I've seen someone have the same wallet that I've got, but it doesn't happen very often with the amount of wallets that we have in our database.
So like, yeah, so basically like how many wallets are like offered like every day for around how many users?
Well, I think we have Raf in the chat right now. He may be able to give the better answer for the amount of wallets that we currently have in our vault. I know it's in the tens of thousands, so I'm not sure if Raf can give that answer in the chat.
Okay. Yeah, because I think that's a fair question, because you know, the more people copy a wallet, and the less profitable it becomes, right? So
yeah, absolutely. I mean, if we only had
especially
maybe 1,000 or 2,000 wallets in the vault, that would be definitely an
Okay.
issue. We have tens of thousands of wallets in the vault, and they're getting refreshed pretty often. So
yeah. So
and honestly,
how often is
Yep.
it refreshed? Is it weekly, daily, monthly?
your Raf is going to give you a quick answer on that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll read the answer for everyone when
Yeah.
it's posted. Okay, you can go ahead.
Yeah. This is the wallet that I had that was 80% win rate, 300 ROI, and the fairly good trades. Yeah. So what I would normally do once I do find a good wallet and I've figured out the entry point that they have, which is usually above 10,000, the ones that I normally go for is getting in above 10,000, because below 10,000, I mean, I have another account that I utilize for riskier copy trading, but I normally keep most of my copy trading in the safe area. So here's an example of how I would go about adding this particular wallet. I know he's doing pretty good trades. Majority of the trades are pretty good. So now before I do that, I can go through and I can copy the settings of these two wallets here, but I know personally that these two wallets are a little bit more risky than the one that I found here. So I'm going to redo from scratch the settings of adding a new wallet instead of copying those ones. So basically just go in and paste in the wallet, and the tag that I normally give it is the last 3 characters. So TZV. Personally, I would keep the buy percentage at 100%. I'll have a look at the buy amount that they're using to get in. It's usually between 1 and 2 on average. There's a couple of higher ones here. You can actually see the average invested SOL, 1.1. So I'm just going to make the
Do you have like a recommendation about average buy? Like, for example, if it's too low or too high, like what would be the best average buy for a wallet to copy trade, in your opinion?
It depends. I mean, personally, if people are fairly new to copy trading, I recommend just getting a low amount in, just to test wallets and to get up to speed with how copy trading works, because it takes a little bit of time to really find your groove with copy trading, especially when you have all these these filter settings that you have with TradeWiz, which is fantastic, by the way. Just it can be a little bit overwhelming for people. So personally, I stick between 0.15 and 0.25. If I find a really risky wallet that I want to try and experiment copy trading with, then I'll go 0.05. And again, it depends on how much they're investing here. Sorry.
Yeah, that's for, okay, that's good. That's for like your own wallet. But let's say I want to copy trade a very good wallet, which I think is very good. But the average buy is like 10 SOL. Is it still good, or do I have to reconsider, and why?
No, I mean, it's still good, but you have to do the research on the wallet. If there is a wallet that is getting in 10 SOL for every investment, then you have to have a look at the market cap of the token that they're investing on. So if the market cap is, say, below, say, maybe 50,000 or even 100,000 for someone who's getting in 10 SOL or more, then the lower the market cap, the riskier it is, because obviously with 10 Solana on a low market cap token, they're going to move the price. So it's going to be harder to copy trade at a lower investment, because you're going to be slower at getting into the token. And also it's going to be a problem when they move the price. They're obviously going to move the price up before you can execute your trade. And when they do sell that 10 Solana in one hit, they're going to move the price again before you can sell out on your trade. So if you want to target someone who's investing 10 Solana, you can do that, but they have to be on average investing in higher market cap tokens. I would never recommend copy trading someone who's doing 10 SOL on a 10,000 or 20,000 market cap token, because that's going to move the price before you can execute your trades, unless you're working off a node, or you can front run. But yeah, that's obviously a different story. But yeah, this for TradeWiz, definitely investigate the trades. That's why I like to go through these wallets and investigate what they're doing with their trades and how they're doing it. Their buy amount obviously is very important. But if the buy amount fits like 1 to 2, 3 Solana, then it shouldn't be a problem. Now, for this particular token, I might test initially with 0.15 Solana at the highest. And you don't really need to set the low mark, but I'll just set it anyway, 0.1 or 0.15, something like that. Obviously, if you follow the 100% of the buy from the copy trading wallet, then you're going to hit that max buy every time. So that's what I'll put in for wallets that I'm quite confident with, that I don't even feel like I need to test. I've done enough practices with other wallets in the past that look very similar, so I will just have that 0.15. For other people who are still quite new, I'd recommend just testing the waters with 0.05, 0.025 even. And you're not really looking for profit, you're just looking for successful trades to get in and out of. Once you find success with the wallet, then you can start upping your investment. For the total investment, depends on, again, the risk of the wallet. If it's a risky wallet, then I won't put too much in, but so I'll probably put in 1 Solana and just let it run. Each token buy time, I always set this as 1. So personally, from my experiences trying to follow wallets, unless they're really, really good wallets, I'll just always leave this at 1 buy time and just not reset afterwards. My personal preferences, other people will do it differently and reset this to true after the fact. So once that trader has finished that first trade, then you will be able to get back in on that trade. But personally, I'm okay with leaving that false, depending on the wallet again. But majority of the times, I'll just leave that. Unannounced buy, unburnt, I will buy. I would just leave that because I'm finding wallets that are good enough and doing good enough trades, so I'm not really interested in filtering that out. Other people might have different preferences for that, but if I find a good enough wallet, I'm not wanting to filter specific tokens unless it's too low a market cap to get in. Traders transaction max limit. Now you can just have a look at what they're putting in here. He's not really going in. 4 was the max one there, and I'm okay with probably filtering that one out. So maybe I will put here the max limit of 3 Solana for this one, and just stick to these other trades that are kind of around the 1 to 2 level. Transaction minimum, I won't worry about that. Normally just leave that as is. Copy pump true, copy radium true. Personally, I leave that as well, all true. Again, I'm just finding wallets that are doing good trades, and I just want them to get whatever they choose to get into. I have to trust they're going to make the right choice. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but most of the time it should do, depending on the trader. Market cap, it's minimum LP. I don't set that, but I always set the minimum market cap to 10,000, just to try and avoid traders, because what I find is a lot of traders, a lot of wallets, they will do a handful of good trades and then start getting into trying snipe launches, or maybe they've realized they're being copied, and they'll start trying to snipe launches and try and shake off their copy traders. So if a wallet decides to start targeting launches or really low market caps, then I'll avoid it with that minimum market cap. The max market cap, depending, obviously, if you're getting into other wallets with higher investments, then you might want to start thinking about max market cap, but I don't really worry about that too much. Copy sells, keep that as true, but depending on the wallet, if I find a wallet that is getting really good entries but not good exits, then I will turn that off occasionally. Majority of the times I will copy the sells, and for this particular wallet, I will copy these sells because he was doing a good job for the most part. And then sell by position ratio for this wallet, I will do that because he was doing some great trades, maybe at 1 or 2 buys and then 5 or 6 or 7 sells across the token. So it was really good. I liked that. No position sell notice, I don't worry about that too much. Auto retry, I'll leave that at 1. First copy sell percentage false, I don't worry about that. Pump slippage 50% and slippage 30%. I will leave this for now, but if things start to fail, if Solana is a bit congested, or if things are starting to fail, I will up this incremental like 35, 40%, and until things start succeeding again. The gas, obviously, with the gas estimation, you can do that and find out what sort of gas you need to be paying. Actually looking pretty good. So I may be able to reduce the gas on this. So maybe I can go, usually I've had it in the past 002, and if things start to fail in terms of slippage and gas, then I will increase that. Auto sell, I will usually make this true. Now, depending on the wallet, if I'm getting into a risky wallet, I will have a low take profit level of maybe 100%, sometimes even lower than that. But in this case, this particular wallet is doing really well. And I saw on one of those trades that he just forgot to take profit. And it was 1,000% gain. So I'm just going to put in a little safety here, take profit 500% in case he forgets to take profit. I'm not even going to put a stop loss in for this particular wallet. Normally I would, but this guy looks pretty good, so I'm just going to leave that as is for now. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, depending on the wallet, I will have a number of take profit settings and then a stop loss. Probably 7 times out of 10, I will have a stop loss. But if I find a good wallet that I think is quite decent, then I will just put in a little safety here, just in case he forgets to take profit. So, and then just hit create, and you're done. Now I have 3 wallets here ready to copy trade. They're of varying risk levels, so they all have different kind of settings. For this one, we have 0.05 total investment 0.6. This one, I have to do a rescan of this one, but I've got, again, this one's a little bit not as bad. I'll probably need to reduce that down a little bit because I've noticed he's been, from my research on this wallet, he's been doing not so well the last couple of days. So I'll probably drop this down to 200, 250, and then put a stop loss in as well if they start performing badly. But if they get multiple losses in a row, then I'll just deactivate those wallets. So that is pretty much.
Okay, thanks. I think we had a pretty deep tutorial about both your wallet vault and also TradeWiz, like especially the settings. Keep in mind that the settings can vary depending on the wallet you choose. So for example, I think, especially on, for example, the pump slippage, for example, personally, I have around 20%, same for the slippage, but it depends on the amount your target wallet buys and also the market caps. If he only buys very volatile market cap, then yeah, of course you have to higher your slippage. So I think it's a very good start, like copying these settings, but I think you have to adjust depending on the wallet you copy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. So yeah, so if anyone has question, I don't know if we can raise your hand in Telegram. I don't know if it works like X. Anyway, I will allow everyone to speak. And if you have question, let me know. If you're too shy, you can also type on the group chat, like general. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, Raf actually answered my question. So I will read his answer. So the question was about, like, if people have the same settings, will they get the same wallets? So, and also how many wallets are presented every time. So it scans about 10K wallets a day. If the bot is not being heavily used, it scans more. Technically, every wallet scanned by the auto checker makes it to the vault regardless of the metrics. Users are the one filtering bad versus good. The way the vault works, it basically does what most wallet hunters do. It fetches good contract, no scams, get the top 100 traders of each contract and add those wallets to the work queue. Only wallet scans by the auto checker go in the vault. User scans are not included. Okay. And then there's a little bit of discussion.
Yeah.
With others, which keyboard do I use? Wait, it's a Rollcat Vulcan. Yeah, it's pretty noisy, but I like it.
The wallet checker also scans token contracts as well. So you can do token contract scans directly. If you are inclined to do token scans or contract scans yourself, you just put a /CA and then paste the contract in, and that will get the top 100 traders. So if you want to target a specific contract like Peanut or Loose or some of the, this one's invalid, sorry. Some of the contracts or some of the tokens that have been pumping lately, they provide some good wallets that you can also find that might not actually be in the vault yet. So that's another way of trying to separate out from potentially the vault itself. If you wanted to do contract scans, if you're inclined to do that, personally, I prefer the wallet vault. I've been having a lot of success with that recently, so we haven't had any issues with people copy trading the same wallet too much, and we've had a lot of fantastic members printing in probably the last month or 6 weeks that people have been printing very, very well. So the
okay. Anyway, people can see by themselves. We will have like 2 winners, right? And get free premium, so they can use it and see if they like it and if they find like good wallets. Personally, I find a pretty good wallet with the Vault. So you guys can check and let us know in the group. So actually,